welcome back to Throwback Reviews. Of course, the segment on the Captain Bitey Show where instead of reviewing a new movie of modern times, we instead pick into the past and grab one from there. And since this weekend Arrival was coming out, I was going to review some alien movie or something along those lines, but then, you know, certain things happen and now that's a bit too topical and we're all kind of on fire and we're stressed and we're all angry, myself included, so I figured we need to talk about a movie that's going to calm everyone down, you know, make us all smile and remember, hey, sometimes things are alright, so, you know, while the nation sets on fire, let's talk about Totoro. So, My Neighbor Totoro, for those of you unaware, is from Studio Ghibli and directed by the master Hayao Miyazaki and tells the story of two young girls who move with their father to a nice house in the countryside just to get closer to their mother who's in a hospital right now. She's very sick, so they're all there. They're having a nice little time when all of a sudden, oh, what do they stumble upon? Oh, nothing, just a bunch of forest spirits. Yeah, there's some forest spirits in here, little ones, big ones, and then there's a very, very big one, a big fluffy thing named Totoro. And what do, Ash? Do they go on a vast adventure? Do they need to defeat Totoro? No, it's more like they hug him a few times, they do some magic, they do a little flying, it's all fun. And My Neighbor Totoro is a very nostalgic film for me. Like, I didn't grow up with it. In fact, I actually didn't get into the Ghibli films until at least, like, really late into my high school years. But when I did, I recall there were three movies that really got me on that Hayao Miyazaki hype train. Spirited Away, Castle in the Sky, which I have reviewed on this channel, and, of course, My Neighbor Totoro, which is one that has always just held a special place in my heart. And upon rewatching it last night, I definitely remember why. And I don't think anyone said it better when describing this movie's appeal than Roger Ebert himself. I mean, I'm going to read a little segment from his review because I think it speaks volumes to this movie's appeal and why I love it so much, and that is, here is a children's film made for the world we should live in rather than the one we occupy. A film with no villains, no fight scenes, no evil adults, no fighting between the two kids, no scary monsters, no darkness before the dawn. A world that is benign. A world where if you meet a strange towering creature in the forest, you curl up in its tummy and have a nap. And I am telling you, that speaks absolute volumes of this film because this is a film with hardly any conflict whatsoever. I mean, there's some of it near the end, but it's not a movie that goes out to be like, oh, we're going to be some big crazy Ghibli adventure. If you're going into this like, oh, I want Castle in the Sky, you're not going to get it because this isn't a film focused on story. This is a film entirely focused on world building. And if you've never seen this movie or even heard of it, to hear that would kind of be like, oh, what? So there's no story, nothing happens? Like, what's even the point of it? To which I would say, hold on, son, because that is the reason I love this movie. Because yes, the story is simplistic, but that doesn't mean it's not good. It's a delightful story that takes place in a beautifully magical and wondrous world. This isn't a movie that goes out to play with your heartstrings and make you feel a cavalcade of emotions. And while I like that in movies, clearly, I mean, I talk about that all the time, this is more of a movie that goes out to just have this calming, magical atmosphere that's able to reach into your heart and take out that childhood wonder that you forgot you had. Just take you on this magical adventure, just setting out to make you smile, to make you happy. That's the best thing I can say about this movie, is it's a movie that is out to make you happy. It's the reason I think this is like the ultimate film to watch with your kids. Like, if you got a kid, you sit them down, they watch this, they're gonna fall in love with all the magic of it, they're gonna be turning around asking for Totoro plushies, all that good stuff, and then you're going to be in the corner, that childhood wonder is going to be like kind of popping out, you're going to be crying because you're just so happy, you're like, oh my god, I love Totoro! Like, seriously, when I am able to finally trick a woman into loving me, and she births young Bruce Wayne Raymer into this world, this is going to be the first movie we sit down and watch. And on top of some excellent world building, this movie has some great character building as well. I mean, we have some iconic Ghibli characters in this movie. I am telling you, I mean, everyone from this young sisters in the movie who are absolutely adorable. Mei and Satsuki, who have just the sister dynamic that is so sweet to watch. You love watching it. Then you have their dad, who is just the absolute funniest person ever. I mean, he's hilarious. Whenever I see him, he's so charming, he's so nice. I'm like, I want to be that kind of dad. I want to be that kind of dad. Then you have, like, Totoro himself, who is just, I don't know, how else do I put it, but I want one. I want one very bad. I mean, look at him. He is big, he is fluffy, he's basically a better, like, a more well-designed Snorlax. I mean, I want to hang out with this guy. We can go spinning on his little Twilight Princess, stop going on adventures, go wherever we want to go, and then the cat bus will take us home. There's a cat bus in this movie. There's a cat bus in this movie. There's so much magic and wonder, I can't even handle it. So, in the end, after so many rewatches, My Neighbor Totoro is still a movie that I love with all my heart. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's actually in my top 20. I think it's insanely just calming and atmospheric and magical. It's a movie that the second it starts, a smile grows on your face, tears well up in your eyes just from the pure joy of knowing you're about to experience Totoro again. If you haven't seen My Neighbor Totoro, go out and get it. Like, get it now. Especially now. Everything is on fire. Go get it. It's going to calm you down. It's going to make you better again. Just drink your milk. It's fine. My Neighbor Totoro gets an A+ out of 10. Hey everybody, thank you so very much for watching my review for My Neighbor Totoro. I want to hear what you think. Have you seen the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you going to see it? Are you going to skip it? Whatever your thoughts are, leave in the comment section below because I want to hear them. And as always guys, if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, be sure to follow me on all my social medias and join into the Cinephile on Facebook. But most importantly, from all of us here at the Captain Whitey Show, you stay classy, YouTube.